Yo, what's going on, guys? It is time for another puzzle video, and today's puzzle is from a company called Completing the Puzzle, and you'll see it's actually a bag rather than a box. And the reason for that is Completing the Puzzle is a puzzle service. So for those of you who are more my age, you might remember the early days of Netflix when it first came out. It wasn't just streaming. You would actually sign up for Netflix, pick a few DVDs. They would mail the DVDs out to you. You'd hold on to them for a couple of days while you watched them, and then you'd drop those DVDs back in the mail and send them back. And that's essentially what Completing the Puzzle does, except for with puzzles instead. So shout out to Brian, by the way. I know that you sent this to me a little while back, and I apologize for just now getting around to it. But as promised, I am going to give you guys a review on the puzzle. As I mentioned, it is a puzzle service, and they have several different options for puzzles. So what happens basically is you go to their website, you complete a profile, and in the process of completing that profile, they show you a bunch of different samples of artwork and puzzles and so forth, so that you can kind of pick what kind of stuff you're most interested in. And then once they have a good idea of what kind of puzzles that you actually like, then they'll start to send you a puzzle on a monthly basis. I will have the link in the description below, as well as if you use my promo code, which will also be in the description below, you'll get a discount on your first month of sign up. They have about, as I mentioned, 15 different brands, and this puzzle that I'm receiving today, Brian mentioned that it's going to come from a company called Art and Fable, and the texture on these pieces are supposed to be a velvet texture. So let's see what's all in the bag. All right, so we have the actual puzzle here in a bag. That there. This is the artwork for the puzzle. I'm guessing, and since you don't have a puzzle box, this is nice. It's laminated. It's called the Connoisseur, and it is a 1,000 piece puzzle. I have an appreciation for this, just the same way as this little boy is standing here appreciating this artwork. One of my favorite things to do here in the Houston area is go check out the different street art and graffiti art all throughout our city. You've probably seen that in some of my videos where I've traveled around Houston, my non-puzzle videos. So yeah, this is a pretty cool one, Brian. Thanks for choosing that for me. As well as, let's see what else we got here. Looks like they've given me a handwritten thank you card. So again, I appreciate you guys sending this puzzle out to me. Every day I'm puzzling. I like that. Got some coasters, which is perfect because I almost always have a drink by my side. I don't have one right now, but I will in just a bit actually have one. And I'll put those to use. We've got some instructions here on returning the puzzle. So it looks like we got a self-addressed label that you actually stick right back on the bag. Put everything back into the bag, and it has a place where you can peel it and stick it back down. So the same bag you receive it in is the bag you send it back in. That's kind of cool. It's not wasteful. I can appreciate that. And last but not least, looks like I got a sticker. So thanks again, you guys. Let's check out the actual puzzle now. So it's a nice heavy grade Ziploc bag here, which is cool. Let's dump these out and see what a velvet finish feels like. And I guess since this is also kind of since it's a subscription service, should be a lot less dust on this puzzle. I'm hoping that if other people have been doing this puzzle, a lot of the dust is already gone from it. So I guess we'll find that out in a second here too. But let's see. They definitely do have a cool velvety feel to them. A good variety of different styles of pieces. You guys probably hear me mention this quite a bit. I hate when every single piece of a puzzle is like this. Just like your standard old puzzle piece. When every piece of a puzzle is the same style, I don't know if I got that good, but maybe right there. When they're all the same, it makes it a little bit more difficult. And I like the uniqueness of the different types of pieces, so I'm happy to see some variety here. I'm just gonna jump straight into this because I want to knock this one out as quickly as I can. The last puzzle I did was only 500 pieces, did it in under an hour. I don't see that happening with this one. It looks like it's going to be a little bit more intricate, so I just want to jump straight into the puzzle. Let's get to it. right, just a few more pieces to go on this puzzle from the puzzle service completing the puzzle, but the actual puzzle itself was from Art and Fable, if I'm not mistaken, and the puzzle was the Connoisseur. But yeah, overall, let me get the last piece in here real quick. Let's get that top-down shot. Let's see. There you go. All right. Overall, I actually enjoyed the puzzle. One of the things I really enjoyed about it a lot was the finish. So this suede finish that they mentioned on here, it literally, once you have it all put together, it kind of has like that suede feel. It's kind of a nice, smooth, velvety, well, not velvety, suede feel to it. But what I liked about that the most, about the suede, is it's not very reflective. So I've mentioned this a few times in the puzzles I do, is that sometimes when they have a reflective or a glossy finish on them, the lights that I use up top glare. They put a real bad glare on the puzzle. So from this top-down view up here that you guys see while I'm assembling it, there's no glare. But from my angle sitting back here, it's usually kind of a bad glare on the top portion of the puzzle. So this suede finish, it eliminated that glare. So that's really, really nice. I like that. Another weird one for me is that basically I'm gonna be breaking this puzzle back apart and putting it back into the bag and shipping it back to completing the puzzle. So just as a recap and a reminder, completing the puzzle is a puzzle subscription service so that you get a different puzzle. I believe it's once a month as you complete a puzzle and return it to them. So link in the description below, as well as the promo code they gave me. Tell them I sent you over. And yeah, that's about it. I think one of the next puzzles I'm going to do, I've got a lot of them to choose from. This was a 1,000 piece, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and do another 500 piece just so I can have a quick one. This one took me probably about 3 sittings to complete. Started off pretty good, then I kind of ran into a few hiccups in the middle because there were just so many similar colors. But then once I kind of broke it down a little bit and did the concrete along the ground, and then I broke it into a few different sections, it moved a little quicker. So yeah, so it went pretty well. But if you are new to my channel, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and of course hit that little bell so that you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. I will see you guys in the next one. Later.